WSP has grown a lot in the last 5-10 years. A lot of it's organic, but frankly a lot of it has been through mergers and acquisitions. We've done something close to 100 acquisitions in the last 10 years. We actually did 10 last year globally. So we're working on a number of projects in the region. I think some of the projects in the UAE will be well known to people. So we're working on Ain Dubai, which is the wheel we see on Blue Waters Island. We've just brought to a close most of our work on Blue Waters Island. We were the lead consultant for the retail scheme there. It's getting ready to fit out for tenants. We just opened the latest extension to Dubai Mall, the Fashion Avenue extension, and are now working on further works at Dubai Mall. Dubai Mall is an ever-evolving project for us and keeps us busy there. Elsewhere around the region, we're still working for our client in Mecca, delivering the Mecca Metro project. In Oman, we've just opened another 5-star hotel, the Kempinski at the Wave, just opened over summer, superb project. So we've lots of things happening, busy, and hopefully that continues into 19 and 20. Earlier in the year, we announced an intention to acquire Louis Berger, and since then we've been just working on, quite literally the paperwork. There's a lot of work has to go into executing an acquisition. So we had signalled a deal close for the end of November, and that's probably give or take on track. And that will mean in the Middle East, approximately 700 people will join WSP's currently 1,700 people. So it'll take us to about 2,300 people, 2,400 people in the Middle East. It's very complementary. It's complementary from a geography point of view. We complement each other from a services point of view. Probably brings a bit more project management, PMC, PMO capability and track record to our business. Effectively doubles the size of our business in Saudi Arabia. Louis Berger have a good footprint in Abu Dhabi, probably a stronger footprint than WSP, if I'm honest, so that complements Abu Dhabi for us. So it's very complementary. It's something we're quite positive about. It has bigger implications for WSP Global. It adds 2,000 people to our American business, an economy that's doing very well, and it gives us a bigger exposure in Central Europe. So all up, it'll add about 5,000 people, taking WSP to about 48,000 people globally. We have our integration plans that we do when these deals come through, and the things you have to focus on is clearly the people. You've got to espouse the values and the virtues of the deal. You've got to win kind of hearts and minds and help people understand why coming into the business will hopefully be good for them. More opportunity, hopefully bigger projects, part of a broader team, potential for global mobility, movement of services, things like that. From a client point of view, our Louis Berger clients, we have to make sure that they don't feel in any way interrupted. If one of our guiding principles around integration is business as normal precedes integration. So anything that is going to impact our clients or have an adverse impact on any of our projects is primary ahead of integration. We park integration and we make sure we have continuity and business as usual. And then it's about me getting around, meeting clients, helping them understand the rationale behind the deal, what it means, what it will mean for them and their projects. That a big focus for us is that we don't lose any focus, that we make sure that their projects, their interests, their activities are at the absolute forefront of what we are interested in doing in the next 2-3 years. I think most people would say that the market at the moment is challenging. There's my feeling is there's the competition in the market is only intensifying, and there's still a lot of players here competing for maybe not the volume of work that supports that level of competition. In spite of that, we WSP in 2018 have done reasonably well. It's been how we would categorise a successful year for us, and that's really around us being selective, being very disciplined, not chasing projects just to win and feed a volume. That's not what WSP is about. We want to be selective. We want to target projects that are right for us, where we can add value, where we can make a difference. That means that you will be chasing possibly fewer projects, which becomes a bit of a challenge when one of your big group global mandates, one of your primary focuses is organic growth. So it's a bit harder to achieve in the Middle East, but we feel we have to stay disciplined and stay targeted in the terms of the types of projects that we pursue, because if we don't, we'll end up competing in a way that's just not going to serve our interests. Perennial problem for this region is getting paid. You know, I think if you asked certainly in our industry, if you asked any consultant, contractor, subcontractor, they'd say getting paid is a challenge. Now, we have to be realistic about this. To get paid, you have to do good work. You have to do quality work. You have to earn the right to be paid. And in this region, maybe that's not always the case for every player in the market. But where you have done work and you've done quality work and you've helped your client capture and deliver value, getting paid for that seems only fair and equitable. And if we look at what we call our day sales outstanding, the number of days it takes us to get paid, the Middle East is the highest in the world for us. So it's a challenge. We have good relationships, we've got great clients who pay us on time, we've got clients who value what we do, and we love those clients. It goes back to being selective and trying to find the clients who you are well aligned with, who value and are willing to pay for that value. And they're definitely out there. We've got some superb clients, but there are instances where getting paid is becoming increasingly challenging. For us, a lot of what we do is not necessarily what we do, it's about how we do it. So it's about a mindset. It's about being able to say yes when some people are quick to say no. It's about having a can-do attitude. It's about challenging the status quo, about being flexible, about realizing that what we did and how we did it 5-10 years ago might have changed, might not be relevant. And our clients move very fast in that space, because a lot of our clients, we're business to business, a lot of our clients are business to customers, and those customers are more demanding. They put more demands on our clients. Understandably, our clients put more demands on us, and we have to respond to that. So we have to be flexible, we have to be agile, we have to be can-do, we have to be part of the solution, we have to be the people that help make our clients successful.